So hey guys, welcome back to Kelly TV. Alright, with this episode, I felt like we didn't get any concrete answers, but we did start to get some clues. I mean, I feel like we're getting clues in every single episode, but we haven't gotten like really big answers, but you know, I'm okay with that for now. So the episode started with a super creepy Halloween-like scene with Spencer finding this possessed like modern dancer in what is, I guess, Radley's basement, and she was trying to give Spencer some clues, I think. But we find out that this is just a dream. But what I want to know is, who is this girl supposed to be? I mean, later on, Spencer says the girl looked like Allie, but this girl had dark hair. So here's where I'm very confused. What do you guys think about that? So, also I'm wondering if this is possibly Bethany, because we don't know like what Bethany looks like. So maybe they're trying to say that this was Bethany like back in the day. I really don't know. So Spencer is totally on edge this episode, and even munching on those pop brownies is like not even working. Mona plays a huge role in this episode. She totally looks like Jenna with those dark sunglasses. In fact, with the promo from last week, I was like, oh my god, Jenna is coming back. And then quickly everyone was like, no, that's just Mona in sunglasses. But still, I mean, it was weird. Did you guys think that too? Because that was really weird to me. So she is so worried that she's going to go to jail because she kind of faked her death. Well, I guess she didn't fake her death, but she never told anyone she was alive, but then she was trapped in a dollhouse, so yeah, you get what I'm saying. So Clark, one of the new guys, is trying to make moves on Aria, and she's like, you know, dude, I'm not ready to date. But what is important about one of their conversations is apparently they had another conversation just about really nothing important, but Aria doesn't even remember having that conversation. So what I'm trying to say here is, she can't remember some of the things she's done, like taking pictures of creepy dolls and a meaningless conversation with the new guy. So I think she could most definitely be on the A team, and she doesn't really even know she's doing it. That's totally where I think they're going with this. Mr. D is being super rude and like super overprotective of Allie in this episode. And Leslie returns, and she is a major B in this episode. Like, she shows up at the coffee shop, she runs into Mona and Hannah, and she freaks out because she says it's all because of Mona, that she's like an accomplice to a crime and she had to come back and deal with the police and all that. And she says she'll pay Mona back, and she's acting like completely crazy, and I'm sure that none of you like her, because why would you? So Aria decides to take pictures of creepy dolls yet again, and I'm wondering, like, what the heck, Aria? Like, where are you getting all these dolls? Because we all know that Charles collects creepy dolls, so are you like going to his house to get these dolls? Because I don't get it, and I don't get your obsession with them, even though you say you don't like them. So I think you don't know what you're doing, and you are really confused. That's just totally what I think. So what I also thought was weird is that Clark already knew about Aria being trapped in the dollhouse, and I thought, you know what, he could be shady. And then I was like, you know what, I don't even care, because I'm so over the new characters. What do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. So Spencer's drug coach Dean returns, and I started thinking about this storyline, and I was like, you know what, I'm really over Spencer having the drug problem, and I don't really care at all about Dean. So to me, this was pointless. Maybe it's going somewhere, but I feel like they waste a lot of time on these pointless characters. The biggest reveal from the episode happened when Aria was looking at the negatives that Clark took, you know, outside with the creepy dolls, and actually A was spying on them, or at least we think it's A. The girls definitely think it's A, and here's the thing, A has boobs. So now the girls all think that A is a girl. But what I'm thinking is, maybe this is just an A helper and not actually A/Charles. I don't know. What do you think about that? Caleb magically has the ability to hire someone for his company that I didn't even realize he had, and he hires Sarah because she's trying to get emancipated from her mom. Hannah and Spencer go to Radley, and Spencer realizes this was the place from her creepy dream with the bathtubs and all that stuff, and they try to find Charles's file, and actually they're able to find it, and it says that he is dead and like all of his organs were donated. Now, I think two things here. Either one, those files were tampered with, possibly by Mrs. D because she was on the board, or two, he really is dead and someone is pretending to be Charles and like trying to get revenge for his death. What do you think about that? Because I'm not really sure at this point. Something I did find really interesting was the bathtubs full of water. Inside there was a baby doll, basically, or some kind of doll. And I totally got the vibes of Allie being almost drowned by Charles when she was a baby. So Sarah decides to get a tattoo, and conveniently it looks just like Tippy the bird outside of his cage. This has to mean something, but what, I don't really know. She also convinces Emily to get ink too, which without any parents, I don't know how either one of them is able to pull this off. or parents there at the tattoo parlor. So Sarah happens to see Aria's text that A is a girl, and she looks like she just saw a ghost when she reads that text. I mean, she looks mega guilty. So really don't know how she fits into all of this. I don't know if she is a bad person or if she was just scared, but it seemed very guilty to me. Hannah, anyway, the girls hear noises, Hannah and Spencer, and while they were at Radley, and it turns out that Mona was like following them, or she just happened to be there at the same time, and she was there because she was trying to steal Leslie Stone's Radley file. So yep, Leslie was a former Radley patient. Now here's where I think the show is messing with us again. Obviously we can't trust Leslie, but do I think Leslie is A? Absolutely not, and I'm kind of sick of the show always pointing the finger at someone else. I mean, it was just Andrew a couple of episodes ago, and now it's Leslie, and we know that's not true. And to be honest, that's like so annoying. So Lorenzo and Allie finally kiss, and again, I'm like, who cares? He just showed up. I just don't care. Maybe it's going to be like some guy that she'll marry down the road and she'll be happy eventually. Maybe that's where we're going. But right now, I just don't care. So the girls vow that they're going to expose Leslie, and we find out that Mona, who is always shady, has actually been working with or forced to work with Leslie, and Leslie's freaking out on the phone to her about the fact that the girls know that she was at Radley. So I can't figure out if Mona is just evil, like I've always thought, and is working on the A-team, or if she's being blackmailed or forced to do stuff. I don't know. What do you think about that? Let me know down below. And the episode ends with A making an Aria doll, but it was like goth Aria from like years ago, like when she got back from Iceland, and he's making it with a tennis ball, and he's being so creepy because he's brushing like her little doll hairs. I don't know, but I just know that Charles is like seriously disturbed, and I still think it's a guy. I didn't get girl vibes at all from that, but hey, anything's possible with this show. So if you did not know, I host a live PLL chat that lasts an hour from 6 to 7 Eastern time, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. It's every Wednesday. It is so much fun, and it's great to be able to discuss what happened, the day after the show airs, and a lot of people show up, and I respond to everyone's comments, so if you would love to come and comment, that would be awesome. Or if you just want to watch and participate, I would love that so much, and all that information is down below. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I love stalking your guys' feeds, and please subscribe if you're new here, because I'm recapping these episodes, and I have my live show, and I'm just a PLL fanatic like you probably are, so I would love if you do that. So until next time, have a great day or night or whatever time it is where you're watching this. Bye.